Hello YouTube, it's Atticus. How we doing? Back with you with a vampire game. So today we are fighting the foul High Elves, the Asur. So yeah, we're going some vamps today, and we're trying the Blood Dragon Lord. So yeah, this guy is a beast, about the only vampire lord who could go toe to toe with Tyrion. He has a lot of armor piercing, and that's pretty much what makes him special. Is really good weapon strength and really good armor piercing. But he also has the Helm of Discord, which will lower melee attack in a radius around him, which is super invaluable if you get him into a glob of units or a lord duel. This guy can freaking hold his own. So yeah, for my front line guys, we just have some zombies to do exactly what you see right here. Take the initial shock of artillery, archers, and charge bonus of units. Then we're going pretty cheap, guys. We just have a bunch of skeleton warriors, but we do have the Sternsman in the middle to anchor. But yeah, we're just trying to go with numbers. But what really makes this build unique is all the cav. So you can see on each flank here, we have 2 Black Knights on each side here. So we got 4 altogether. And the idea is we're going to try to just get a full surround on my opponent. Plus the zombie summons of the Blood Dragon, plus the Helm of Discord, plus his spell right here that you can see that I took, which is, what's it called here? The Curse of Years. So yeah, I'm just trying to contain him, glob him up, and then debuff him. And Deep Vanguard, guys, we also have 2 units of Hex Wraiths that my opponent does not see. They're hidden. Well, maybe one of them is if he's paying attention. And last but not least, for our big, heavy hitting to get through anything like Swordmasters, we have a Vargolf. Look at that beautiful thing. So that's my build. Really different. I've never tried this one before, but I think it might work. So for my opponent, speaking of which, we have Tyrion. So yeah, he's going to be really, really powerful. I'm going to be curious who will win a fight between him and the Blood Dragon. We have a Bolt Thrower. We have a front line of White Lions, guys. So yeah, these guys will obviously beat any unit that I brought, but we have so many numbers and all the debuffs, we should be able to wear him out and tire him out. He also has 3 units of Lothran Sea Guards. He didn't bring the shields wisely, and 2 units of spears. So yeah, no cav, just going kind of Death Starry, and also 2 nobles, guys. So this is a really powerful High Elf army. So let's start the match and see how it goes. So right off the bat, as the I said that one. As the piece of cake sits to the fork. Yeah, we'll let that one slide. Yeah, we're going to start just reversing the distance here, guys. You can see I'm going to start getting peppered with some artillery. He is going to start shooting the Tithe, which, yeah, these guys did get a price reduction. Same with the regular zombies. So, yeah, I mean, you can't really not bring a lot of zombies just because they're so cheap, and they're really good at doing exactly what you're seeing right here. I think my opponent will wise on to the Sternsmen are in the battle here pretty shortly. I think he just sees all these skeletons and assumes that is what he is. You can see that my Hex Wraiths are going to start coming around the back. I was hoping my opponent didn't see him, but he will catch on to the Hex Wraiths, because what I want to do is get into the Lothran Sea Guard. These guys have a really good physical resist, and my opponent does not have any magic damage, so he didn't even bring a caster, which I do that a lot. I'm not going to judge. A lot of games I don't bring a caster, but against vampires, usually always want to bring a caster. Lower fire if you can, or some kind of magic damage. You can see these Hex Wraiths are going to get a nice charge into the back of these Lothran Sea Guard, who are not braced for it. And yeah, you can see I'm just trying to be patient with this one. Over on the sides, guys, the 2 Black Knights are coming around, and yeah, we're just going to start coming into the sides. So the trap is sprung. You can see that we're just closing in on every single direction with my cavalry, which is going to disrupt his formation. We're going to get some really good terror routes from the Hex Wraiths, and hopefully be able to force a mistake out of them. You can see that the zombies are getting ready to collide, and once that happens, we'll have a complete surround on them. We are going to get into the Bolt Thrower. We just have so much cav. We're hitting them from every single angle, and yeah, it's just really working. You can see that the Hex Wraiths are doing pretty good. I mean, they've killed a lot of things, but I'm going to get a Curse of Anne here. My opponent is going to use the Stand Your Ground, but there goes the Curse of Years, excuse me. So that's going to lower their melee attack and help these guys fight a little bit longer. And I'm also going to get an overcharged Invocation of Ohek to heal these guys up here in a second, which I think is going to be here. Is it coming now? Well, anyways, you can see the front lines are colliding, guys. And, yeah, I do get a zombie summon here in the back, too, just to try to help out my units. That's just going to help, glob up and mess with the AI. all across the front line. You see that Tyrion does get a firestorm. It's going to do a lot of damage into these low armor skeletons, but yeah, we just have so many units. It's like the Battle of Winterfell, the undead just crashing upon the Dothraki and the Unsullied. We are going to be able to tear out a lot of his units. That's the good thing about Hex Wraiths. And yeah, we're going to start just escorting these guys off the map. Now, these nobles are causing a lot of pain for me. Yeah, they're being able to go against my cav, and pretty much every swipe they do kills a unit. Same with like Tyrion. You can see the Vargulf. I'm trying to focus in on the White Lions. I don't want him fighting spears. Luckily, he does have regeneration, though, so if it comes down to it, I'll be able to heal him up. And you can see I'm going to start just trying to get some rear charges. So I figured if I could break the front line, then I'll be okay. And you can see I'm going to start healing up my Hex Wraiths, try to get them back to top off. But yeah, I'm just using all my cav to get the rear penalty charge. You can see all across the line right here, guys. Yeah, every unit's getting attacked from the rear. And what it's going to do is going to break all these powerful High Elf units and allow me to get into the back. Over here, Tyrion is fighting amongst the zombies, the Black Knights, and yeah, I mean, we're just keeping him busy. Same with the nobles. Balance of power, though, guys, is smack dab in the middle. You can see these White Lions are fighting really good, but we are going to be able to break the center pocket. They are going to tear her out because of the Hex Wraiths. And yeah, I'll be able to send some more forces for cleanup duty. You can see he does have some Lothern Zeekard who are trying to come back from battle. But yeah, I'm going to get a zombie summon right behind him, keep them from retreating, and yeah, keep those guys from shooting me. You can see that we are sending in some units to these Lothern Sea Guards. Pretty much all his units that are routing, we're trying to keep from coming back. Same with over here. We attacked the Spearmen. Now we're going for the Lothern Sea Guard. So things are looking pretty good for us, guys. You can see that the Blood Dragon is fighting amongst Tyrion right here, so we have a really good duel. This is the one I was really curious about. Problem is that Tyrion's completely surrounded, so he's not going to be able to hit the Blood Dragon as much as he wants, especially with the Noble. And speaking of the Noble, you can see he's just did a bunch of work on my Vargulf, which is going to force me to have to pull him away, and I'm going to send him into these White Lions. This is what he excels at, fighting units like this, heavily armored units that don't have anti-large. Balance of power, though, is smack dab in the middle, guys. You can see that I'm going to use the Sword of Anti-Heroes, which is give me more armor piercing and more weapon strength. And I have been using my Helm of Discord, too, which, yeah, you can see it's lowering the melee attack and the defense. But, yeah, he has two nobles and Tyrion all gangbanging on Blood Dragon here, Vampire Lord. And instantly his health goes to almost half health. So, yeah, that was super quick. And if I don't pull him out quickly, I am going to die. So, yeah, I'm going to quickly start sending him away. I'm going to send some Black Knights just to try to intercept these guys. And I'm going to be forced to retreat. Here in his infantry, though, my opponent is pretty much been wiped out. You see, he gets another one of his Flame Storms. And Balance of Power is still smack dab in the middle, guys, so it's pretty much me just trying to keep my Blood Dragon alive. I am going to use another healing spell, and yeah, so pretty much all the infantry, we are winning, but he still has a Noble and Tyrion, which can be powerful if he uses them right. You can see I'm spreading out forces. We're just escorting things off the map, and now we're going to collapse all our units onto the Noble and the Tyrion. You can see he does the Deadly Onslaught. He is using these heroes and lords as as good as could be expected, but he's just so surrounded. You can see right here, guys, Black Knights, zombies, Hex Wraiths, a little bit of everything, and it's just slowly and surely wearing down his two units. You can see that these Black Knights are just staying on his tail. I'm trying to keep him separated, and if I could do that, things will be really good for us. And you can see that the Blood Dragon here is just making sure these Spearmen don't get back into the battle. I want to keep him isolated. Same with over here. He does have one little bit of the spear units, but they're in their trees, and I don't think he really sees it. Tyrion is trying to run away. I was trying to focus him with the Blood Dragon. I think he saw that I was coming. I am going to try to muck him up with some Spearmen, some Black Knights, and it's going to allow the Blood Dragon to get a really good charge into Tyrion. And so yeah, both his nobles are kind of isolated by themselves, and this is allowing me to use another Helm of Discord, which is just going to do so much damage to Tyrion. Now, he does have the Heart of Avalon, which will allow him to heal, but yeah, guys, at this point, the Balance of Power is really strongly in my favor. Things are looking really good for me. You can see the Blood Dragon's putting a whooping on him, but here comes the Noble. I do get a zombie summon, though. I was trying to just glob him up. I'm using the Black Knights to keep him isolated. My opponent is going to start running away with Tyrion, so yeah, the Blood Dragon's on that booty. He's trying trying to catch him. But yeah, so we're just like, all right, well, I'm not going to chase you. We'll just kill this noble. And you can see another really good charge. He is going to get a foe seeker to get more vigor and speed, but at this point, guys, it's just looking really good for us, especially at the Vargolf, his 400, 500 something weapon strength. Opponent does have a few white lions, 5 white lions, hero white lions who come back, but it's just going to be army losses for the High Elves. So a win for the Vampires. That was a really cool game, and that was a really unique build. I'm really, I like this build. I'm going to have to try it again. It's the first time I've ever used it, so I hope you guys like that as well. Keys for success was the Cav. I mean, and the full surround. You guys saw it. We hit him from every angle. The Hex Rapes in the back, the Black Knives to the side. We debuffed him with the Curse of Years, the Helm of Discord. We had zombie summons to shut down his archers. And yeah, guys, I mean, it was just the definition of how you play vampires. Just a huge, horde of things hitting you like a wave. So I think that build really works, guys. I think you should try it. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm going to get some sleep, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.